I used to spend some of my more wastrel days here, years ago. Probably why I get mistaken for His Highness. Few faces here that remember me now. I was afraid when I first got here that perhaps Mistress Quickly would come out from somewhere and try to chase me up for unpaid debt. Mistress Quickly's... When was this? That explains much. You know, when I walked through that door, everything seemed much the same, but something beyond what I could see had changed also. Do you know, 10 years ago, maybe more, if I'd sat down with any of those that I knew here, and we'd placed bets on whoever's was to live to see this day, the others might have done so out of courtesy, but I wouldn't have put money on myself. This is a very odd thing for a soldier. You still stare at it. Would you cease if I tell you how I came by it? Very well, but you'll owe me a drink. Mine is beginning to run empty. Well, it's a good story, so it's worth a drink. So, I am perhaps 16 years old. I told you already I was a soldier. I was in the army even then. I supported my father, who fought better than any in the name of the king at the Battle of Shrewsbury. Hotspur, you remember hearing of him. So once he was dear friend to my father, and then for reasons that seem inconsequential now, he and his kin fall out with mine. You know, when his body was lying there, my father looked at it and started weeping. It's strange to wonder if he'd has wept as much for me. Anyway, during the battle, I suddenly hear a call of a volley, and not a second after, I feel this sharp, intense sting all across the right side of my face, through to my jaw, and for a moment I cannot see. And then when I'm able to again, I open my eyes, and I see the shaft and fletching of an arrow that has found its mark in my face. I suppose it must have been the thrill of the battle, but I hacked off the end of it, and I kept fighting. Each man I fought had this look in his eye when he saw this young buck with an arrow stuck out below his eye, bleeding like a pig and yet fighting like a devil. Now, if anything, because of the pain, my anger was thrice manifold because of it. I fought like I would never have the chance again. And then some while later, I hear a shout go up that the day is ours, and suddenly, in that moment alone, the pain is too much and I fall. I fall as if dead.